Malice in Wonderland. You're stuck in Wonderland and the clock is already ticking. Time is your health. I played for about an hour and cleared the raid on normal, then unlocked Nightmare and got nowhere near finishing it. There's a stopwatch ticking down for the whole dungeon run. Take a hit and that clock eats more time on top of the natural drain. Run out and I had to rewind you back to the start. It's 5 rooms and a final boss, shaped like a dungeon crawl even though you're tearing through Wonderland gardens rather than stone corridors. An artillery shot clips you, the stopwatch jumps and suddenly you're not thinking about it as a health bar. You're thinking about whether you still have enough seconds left to finish the run. You play a warrior Princess Alice in a black armour with a red cape and a huge red sword. The look is bright and colourful until you fire an ability and the whole scene snaps into dark greys and dark reds. Once you start clearing the rooms, the palette shift sticks with you. You get 2 abilities on top of the swordwork. I ran the same pair for most of my clears. Rapture sends out an attack straight ahead with a slight wide path, and Pin and Needles is an AoE that surrounds you and stays up for about 10 seconds and chews through anything inside the ring. That was my best build. I also tried Rampage, which jumps you to a point and throws out shockwaves damage as you land. Keep moving, keep swinging, don't let the artillery eat your clock. You fight the card guards from Wonderland and there are a few different types. Some just slap you with swords, some throw artillery, and those were the ones that hit me the most, so I spent a lot of my time hunting them down first. Others put shields on their mates, others do ranged shots you sprint away from. Moves are telegraphed, so you usually get a window, but it's not always enough depending on what else is going on in screen. You do not spend long standing still. The stopwatch never stops eating while you're at it either. Clear a room and you earn thorns. These feed a meta shop outside the run for things like melee attack speed, crits, extra time each time you finish a room. Inside the run you also pick Queen Decrees. Examples I saw: poison on an ability, more AoE damage, higher crit chance. Sometimes you also get an artifact as well. Examples there were more damage over time, or a 20% chance that the ability fires as a multicast. Those are not a full list, but that's what showed up on my runs, which were most memorable. The map rotates too, so even the same final boss and the rooms and the layout shift. 2 runs can have the same abilities and still feel different because of the room order and the decrees change the pressure. I'm not usually great at repeat survive games, they get tiresome for me pretty fast. This one stayed engaging on the look and the colour flip and how the combat handles. Even after I had most of the Thorn Shop upgrades, I was still terrible at it, and that felt like me, not the build. Nightmare mode halves your starting time and doubles the damage you take. I made it to the boss and got nowhere near killing those 2 giant cards. I suspect the full game will add more dungeon runs instead of looping the same raid forever, with meta progression carrying through. I want that. No controller support in the demo yet, but they did say that they were looking into it. The demo's on Steam now, full game release is yet to be announced. My verdict is a play. It looks great, it handles clean, and the stopwatch's health idea carried the whole thing for me. I usually bounce off repeat survive games pretty fast, so an hour in and still wanting another go tells you where I landed. I just want the full game to give me more than just this single run. Check out the next video to see if it could be your new favourite game. I play the demos, you play the hits. I'll see you on the next one.